Boatwright. Let's go back upstairs, guys.
Okay, and he brings up a good point in that when you're trying to tackle a shifty runner like that, he can juke you with his head all he wants, but that belly button isn't going anywhere.
Well, you got to break down and you got to preach contain, and what you have to do is stay at home on the backside because with his quickness and his agility, he can reverse the field on you. So you got to stay at home, and you got to get people to football, wrap him up too. He's also a strong kid.
Oh yeah, in fact, we were commenting as they were warming up several minutes ago. He's got the captain's now going out to midfield. For Spitzer, Gray, and Schultz for St. Mary's. St. Mary's in their home uniforms, purple jerseys and pants with gold numerals and gold helmets. Greenbrier West in their traveling white jerseys, gold pants, blue numerals, blue helmets with a gold W on the side. Looking over, Greenbrier West seems to have traveled pretty well.
Well, good weather for it. No rain, snow, or anything like that. Not too bad of a trip from down there. Probably coming up 64 and then through Beckley and up 77. So you're exactly right, Dave. A nice crowd over there.
So the coin is in the air. Looks like St. Mary's has won the toss. And just as Bill said, they have deferred their choice. In fact, he asked me that during the coach's interview. If we win the toss, what would you do? I said, I'd take the ball. And Bill said, no.
Well, we'll see if it pays off. Ideally, you like to go on defense first, get all the jitters out. And don't want to turn the football over and so forth. But special teams are back.
In the middle of the field, back at about the 5-yard line, Corey Cox to his right. And Jordan Grimmett off to his left.
I'd be very shocked if they kick at the boat right, so we're going to see the angled kick.
And there it is. It's a little pooch kick that's taken at the 27-yard line, taken across the 30. One of the up men, Brett Fetty, covers him up. And so that's where Greenbrier West will start this drive at their own 32-yard line. Two wide receivers to each side. Chase McClung, the fullback, he'll get the ball and he'll go off of right tackle across the 35 to the 36-yard line. David Gray, one of the tacklers, but not before McClung picks up.
Weak lining up on the wide outs, quad formation with a single back there.
Second down and 6, they gave him 4, and there comes McClung again, basically the same play, and he keeps the pile moving across the 40. They're going to spot him at the 41-yard line. So again, Greenbrier West.
That was a strength, had a good hit, but he kept the pile moving, as you mentioned, Dave. So nice to see more of the same here.
And this time, Boatwright keeps it. And the ball is on the ground, and it's recovered by St. Mary's. Schultz on the recovery.
Well, the first turnover of the game, the quarterback kept off of that. And couldn't see who got the stick, but St. Mary's is in great field position.
Loose. And again, he's had some issues with those hands and the fingers. He thought he broke one at Dombridge County in the season finale. It's taped up a little bit, but less tape on it this week than the last couple of weeks, guys.
Okay, 1st and 10 for St. Mary's. They'll hand it off to Spitzer. And he just gets a couple to the 40-yard line, a gain of 2.
Well, they're going to load the box. They play that 6.
Spitzer got a couple, 2nd down and 8 from the Greenbrier West 40-yard line. Here comes Gray in motion from the slot back position. They're going to run the option, and it's Stout coming around left end, and he'll get a yard to the 39. There's Loudermilk on the stop.
Well, that's the option. Brought the guy in motion across the formation, and
Gray's recovering a fumble on the Cavaliers' opening drive. Gray will split out to the right. Addison O'Brien to the left. I formation behind Stout. Rolling. Pass in the flat is over the head of Garrett Furr. He wanted a flag. He's not going to get it. There was good coverage by Boatwright.
Well, they got penetration from the right side of the...
Stout's going to go back to kick it away. Boatwright back at his 10. Gets a good snap. And a low driving spiral that Boatwright will watch roll into the end zone. So a 39-yard kick with just a 19-yard net.
Well, the thing of it is, too, he kicked it right...
9:38 on the clock, first quarter, no score. I formation this time behind Boatwright, and they'll give it to Cox going off of left tackle, and he's out to about the 23-yard line, Robbie Vinegar, and Corey Stewart on the stop for St. Mary's. Now they're back to the two wide receivers to each side, McClung, the fullback behind Boatwright. And he's doing a little counter option, going around left end, bounces off of Fetty, and he's across the 30, and he's taken out of bounds by David Gray at the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. Gain of 10.
Well, there you see the tackle and first down for Greenbrier West.
First down of the ball game for either team. At their own 33. And here comes Cox, and he's hit in the backfield. Jared Bills got him low, and Dylan Wolf threw him down from high. Loss of 1.
Notice David Gray's up in there tight at that safety position this week.
Everybody within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Second down and 11. Boatwright under center. They're going to run the option. They give it to McClung. Goes off of left tackle across the 35 to the 36.
Well, that's the big fullback on the dive there. And
from McClung. Third down. We'll call it 6. And they're going to run. And it's Boatwright to about the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 3, but it's going to be 3 yards short of a first down. Jared Bills on the stop.
Boatwright, so...
And they've got some hands people up front, too. They get it to him. Boatwright, an end-over-end kick. Bounces at the 32-yard line. Fetty collects it at the 25, and he's basically brought down right there.
Well, St. Mary's starting over now to the 25-yard line.
Recovering a fumble. This time they're going to have to go the long field. Two wide receivers. Here comes Spitzer in motion across the formation. And straight up the middle goes Corey Stewart. A couple of tough yards to the 27-yard line. Marquise Frazier, one of the tacklers.
There's some things here in a minute.
Gain of 2 for Stewart, second down and 8. I formation. O'Brien split to the left. They give it to Gray. Bounces off a tackler, and he's down the sideline to the 40, to the 45, and he's spun down at the Greenbrier West 49-yard line.
Well, we talked about Boatwright breaking a tackle early, and David was hit at about the line of scrimmage and got... Now, you want to keep those chains moving, keeping that explosive Greenbrier West offense off the field.
First and 10 from the 49. Gray sidesteps a tackler in the backfield and then just gets to midfield for a gain of 1. Frazier in on the stop again. Also in the tackle was Chase McClung.
Well, they're big up front.
Down in 9. Ball sitting right at midfield. Halfway through the first quarter, no score. O'Brien splits out to the left.
A lot of confusion here, Dave.
Yeah, and St. Mary's is forced to call a timeout. So we will too. 5:53 to go in the first. No score. Team timeout brought to you by Cottrell's Car Care, detailing tires, alignment, and lube.
Opportunity Act, member NCUA.
Okay, we're back following the St. Mary's timeout. Pitch comes to a Gray around left end. He gets to the 47-yard line, and then the near linesman throws a flag. So let's just see what this is going to be. It's going to be a face mask on Greenbrier West. Just a gain of 2, but 15 yards tacked on. Go ahead, Eric.
It was a glancing blow on the side. Marcus Frazier, who did not even wrap up Gray, on the way by grabbed the face mask and tugged at it a little bit. The officials on the near side saw it. Didn't even contribute to the tackle of Gray, but a costly penalty nonetheless.
Eric's will pitch it to Gray. Tries to go around right end. And looks like he fights his way to the 40-yard line. That should be good enough for a first down.
Usually inside the, not a very good spot on.
But we'll see. As they bring the chains out, clock stops at 5:28 to go. No score here in the first quarter. And he does.
Second first down of the game for St. Mary's.
Line up to the line of scrimmage. O'Brien and Spitzer split out to the right. Gray and Furr to the left. Lone back behind Stout is Corey Stewart. And here comes Spitzer in motion. Stewart hit right at the line of scrimmage and then thrown back. The entire defensive line for Greenbrier West there to hit Stewart. No gain for Stewart. Second down and 10 from the Cavalier 41-yard line. 4:45 and counting here in the first, no score. There goes Spitzer in motion again. They pitch it to Gray. Wants to come around left end. He's taken down at the 46, but then there's a flag back at the 39-yard line.
Well, I should have cut that one up. Obviously, you can't string that out, and you got a hold, I'm sure, here.
Yep. So holding on St. Mary's. They'll probably just take 46-yard line. Double wing backs, two wide receiver to each side. Rolling to his right is Stout. He throws, and he overthrows Addison O'Brien at the 25.
Well, he stopped running. Had about a step on him. Just looked like he went out there and stopped, Dave. And I would think he would kick away from.
Yeah, Boatwright standing back at his 10. Stout gets a nice snap, an end-over-end kick. Bounces at the 20. Boatwright thought about it. It rolls inside the 5. Fetty is right there, and it will roll dead at the 1-yard line. A 45-yard punt by Michael Stout. And Greenbrier for our first score. Greenbrier West starting from their own 1-yard line, and he'll give it to Cox, the tailback. No, that was McClung. And McClung got it out to about the 4-yard line for a gain of 3, so it gives him a little bit of breathing room.
Well, they went to their power out for him.
They give him 2. Second down and 8. And here comes Cox off of left tackle. Carries Schultz out to the 10-yard line. Gain of 6.
Brings up a clock winding down on him as well.
This is a big stop for St. Mary's. If they can stop him down here, they might get good field position. Here goes Cox. He's to the 11. Looks like he's going to be short. Jared Bills on the stop.
Nice penetration on the initial hit there. And little measure.
And they're going to
right down here, and it looks like he's maybe a little short. It's going to be very, very close, though. He's got it by 2 inches.
Yep. So,
that's the strength of your
5, moving clock, no score. First and 10 for a West from their own 11-yard line. Here's Cox, runs through a tackle, and finally brought down at the 17-yard line. Bobby Benedict was one of the tacklers in the area, but not before Cox touching the Cavalier 17. Second down and 5. So they're going to run a bit of a power I set now. And they'll hand it off to Cox.
flag on the play over there.
Yeah, there's a flag. Took it off of left tackle. They let the play go. So let's see. Doesn't look like, well, it looks like he maybe got about a yard. And here comes the official, and an illegal formation most likely against.
For the first time today.
Seconds on the play clock. They get to the line of scrimmage with 6. They get the play off. They're going to pitch it to Jordan Grimmin. He's run down at the 13-yard line. Corey Stewart, Robbie Vinegar. Logan Butler also in on the stop. That is a loss of 5.
At stake here, not a great punter.
Fetty and Furr between the 50 and Cavalier 45. There's a high end-over-end kick, bounces at the 32-yard line, goes sideways, and it's tapped down by Corey Cox.
Great field position there.
Just a 19-yard kick. 3 with a minute 29 to go in the first, no score.
Well, you got to take advantage of this now, Dave, because your defense has done the job.
Here's Stout looking to throw. They'll throw a screen, and it's at Gray's feet. And we've got a flag thrown from the back judge. Flag at the 28-yard line.
Well, you've got the lineman downfield on the screen. He can do that.
It's holding on St. Mary's. Bird splits out to the right, Furr to the left, double wing back. Gray in motion, back to pass, forced to pull it down, and is picked off by Boatwright, and he's going to go all the way.
I had that Noah Spitzer wide open down the middle, too, and
6-0, and on for the extra point is Braden Isaacs. And the kick is up, and it is good. A minute 12 left in the first quarter. Your new score, Greenbrier West 7, St. Mary's nothing. You're listening to Friday Night Football on Night Rock 93R, nightrock93r.com.
Colder temperatures are...
Simonton Windows. We make lasting impressions on your home, on your family, on your life.
All right, a 52-yard interception return by Malik Boatwright, 7-0. Greenbrier West. Boatwright will kick it off. O'Brien standing at his 10-yard line. Fetty will take it in the middle of the field at the 12. Here he comes to the 20, to the near sideline. He's got a little hole, and he's ridden down at the 29-yard line. Grimmett and Goddard on the stop. 29, down 7-0. Stout under center. Spitzer going in motion. He'll take the pitch. Wants to take it around right end to the 30, 32-yard line, and that's where his progress is stopped.
It's the wing T that time. Tossed to the guy in motion, and
30 seconds left in the first quarter. St. Mary's down 7-0. Rhodes split to the right side, and here comes the little wingback play to Gray, and he's tripped up back at the 26-yard line by you-know-who, Malik Boatwright. That is a loss of 7.
well,
Just over St. Mary's, a 30-second break, and then Craig will have a scoreboard update brought to you by the Ingram Funeral Home of St. Mary's. You are listening to Friday Night Football on Night Rock 93R and nightrock93r.com. 13 from their own 25-yard line, down 7-0. Jeremy Pratt in the ball game, looking to throw his down. He's wrapped up and slung down at the 16-yard line. Coming in from the right defensive end spot was Chris Gabbard. And that is going to be a loss. Stout will take the snap at his 5. Boatwright and Cox standing at the St. Mary's 46. A wobbly spiral that goes out of bounds at the St. Mary's 39-yard line.
a great field position for...
A little cold, and the ball not going to travel as far. But Greenbrier West in great position, starting at the St. Mary's 39, up 7-0. There goes Cox off of right tackle. Gets to the 37 before he's thrown back. Schultz, Stewart, and Bills on the stop. And Robbie Benegar as well.
Get him out. It's a struggle for both teams a little bit, if you would.
Second down and 9 from the St. Mary's 38. Boatwright under center. He'll hand it to McClung, and he barrels forward to the 35-yard line for a gain of 3. Noah Schultz.
You got to remember, you're in 4-down territory, problem.
4. Third down and 5 from just inside the St. Mary's 35. 7-0. Here's Boatwright, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Does fall forward to the 34. Tyler Davis wrapped him up.
We'll see if they go for it. Most of the time when he throws, Dave, it's something quick.
And they try a little spin move, and somehow he found a hole. He was hit right at the line of scrimmage, but then took it straight up and got it across the 30 to the 29-yard line. Let's see. It's going to be close. I think he's got it.
Though Tyler Davis was in there on the second down play, really tried hard to strip the ball out of Boatwright. And on the third down run, if Boatwright had been hit in just the right spot, he would have caught that up somewhere mid-spin. That ball was not being held in there really tightly. And again, St. Mary's has stripped the ball on one occasion in this game, and it's something that they could.
Football game has been Mr. Boatwright.
So it's 1st and 10 from the St. Mary's 29. Cavaliers up 7-0, and they'll hand it off to Grimmett on a little counter play, and he was tripped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Actually fumbled the football, but I think they called it.
The ball did.
2nd down and a long 10. Goddard splits out to the right. Shotgun, and a little stutter step by Boatwright going around right end. He's to the 25 and falls forward to the 24. David Gray on the stop, but that little stutter step that Boatwright used to get away from the defender in the backfield and put the...
Didn't make the tackle on the...
3rd down and 4. A power I set. And following the blockers is Boatwright. They're going to mark him at the 18. That's going to be plenty enough for a 1st down. So it's a gain of 6. And Greenbrier West is in the Domino's red zone. Domino's Pizza St. Mary's congratulating the Blue Devils and wishing them...
Keeping off the fake.
1st and 10 from the 19. Here goes Cox at the right tackle. Down to the 15. We got a flag thrown at the 18-yard line.
That's usually a hold unless it's a face mask, but umpire threw that one, Dave.
Yeah, it was behind the play. So the umpire telling the official what he saw, and that's exactly what it is, a hold on Greenbrier West.
Yeah.
Stop here. It's 1st down and 19 from the 28-yard line. Handing it off. They give it to Cox, and he is wrapped up at the 30-yard line. The ball came loose, but correct call by the officials said that Cox's momentum had been stopped.
Well, that's what it out
Greenbrier West, yeah.
Get a delay.
And there is the timeout being called by Greenbrier West. So we'll take 1-2. 6:45 left in the half. 7-0 Greenbrier West. Timeout brought to you by Carter's Car Care, detailing tires, alignment, and lube.
It's kind of a big deal. Hurry to the Ford Black Friday sales event now through December 2nd at Wable Ford in Sistersville, or visit them online anytime at wableford.com.
Here's an option pass. It's caught at the 7-yard line and dropped at the 2. Yoakum was the quarterback. He pitched for Greenbrier West at the St. Mary's 2-yard line. And picking his way, going off of right tackle, was Boatwright. He's down to the 1. So Greenbrier West is in the Domino's red zone. Domino's Pizza St. Mary's congratulating the line. Greenbrier West already up 7-0.
And it's going to start the play clock. Wildcat formation now.
No, he's under center. And here comes Boatwright going around right end. Hit back at the 2-yard line. David Gray coming up on his quarterback spot. It's a loss of 1.
Fake to the big fullback that time.
3rd and goal at the St. Mary's 2.
Once again, neither play clock in motion, guys.
Yeah, that's true. And quarterback sneak, Boatwright want to take it right up the middle. He's close. There's a big scrum. They're going to say he's short. So it's 4th and goal. Ball sitting at the 4:49 to go before halftime. Cavaliers up 7-0. Timeout brought to you by Cottrell's Car Care, detailing tires, alignment, and lube.
Life insurance is one of the...
So you're going to see Mr. Boatwright running off the left side here.
Here he's under center. He goes to his right. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Greenbrier West.
Out on 3rd down, and after that 4th down timeout.
So here's the extra point by Isaacs. Goddard will hold. Gets a good snap. It's down. Ball is up, and the kick is good. 4:46 left. Greenbrier West now leads 14-0. You're listening to Friday Night Football on Night Rock 93.0, nightrock930.com.
In recent years, the demand for ATVs has counties and a loan office in Marietta. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Okay, here's Boatwright's kick. It's a roller. It goes off the foot of Jeremy Pratt. He gathers it at the 35, and he's taken down at the 36-yard line.
That could have been disastrous. A line drive, short hopped and bounced about 10 yards in the air, and
Deficit of the season, down 14-0. Ball at their own 36. Here comes Gray going off left tackle, and he's across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Boatwright, one of the defenders, spotted at the 43. That's a game.
broke it.
Gain of 7 for Gray. 2nd down and 3 from their 43. 2 wide receivers split to the left. They're going to pitch it to Gray around the right. He's to the 45, and that's where he
A little bit
will
short of
end.
that 1st down. Nice stick by
Cox was
West.
in there, and also Logan Brown.
but not they haven't used it before, but
3rd down and a half yard for St. Mary's from their own 45, and here comes Spitzer from the fullback spot, and he'll carry it out across the midfield stripe to the Cavalier 49. So 3:40 and counting here. St. Mary's down 14-0. Need to score. And they'll run that little counter play. They'll hand it off to Gray, and he gets down to the 47. Couple of tough yards there for Gray.
penetration up front, Dave. That blows up any...
The 48-yard line. As we approach 3 minutes left here in the first half, it's 14-0. And St. Mary's having some alignment problems. But they do get the play off in time. Stout back to throw. His foot slipped. Somehow evades a couple of defenders, but then is spun down right at midfield by Chris Gabbert. Lost it too.
Almost lost his balance again, and the last couple of games we've seen that a lot out of Michael. Timeout.
Yeah, it's a timeout called by St. Mary's. Their second. 2:46 left in the half. Blue Devils down 14-0. Timeout brought to you by
If the referee confirms they do have 1 left.
Okay. So it's 3rd down and 10 from midfield. Stout looking to throw. He'll lock one down the middle. Spitzer's wide open at the 25. And he's brought down at the 19-yard line. 31 yards. And we'll go down to the sidelines to Eric Little after this play. 1st and 10. St. Mary's from the Greenbrier West 19-yard line. Here comes Jeremy Pratt coming around right then, and he's cut down at the 15-yard line by Boatwright. Eric, this is a huge drive for St. Mary's. They got to punch it in here.
That doesn't bode well for St. Mary's, needless to say.
Gain of 4 for Jeremy Pratt. 2nd down and 6. Stout back to throw. He's under the gun. He throws, and he had Pratt at the 12-yard line, but just led him a little bit too much.
Well, the reason he let him too much.
52 left before halftime. 14-0 Cavaliers.
Wildcat.
And it's David Gray. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Gray wants to go off of right tackle. He only gets 1 down to the 14. And St. Mary's has got a 4th down and about Well, they call it 5. They take their third and final timeout with 1:32 left here in the first half, down 14-0. Timeout brought to you by Cottrell's Car Care, detailing tires, alignment, and load.
The Can-Am Spiders
Schedule route and
Trips out to the left. Stout in the shotgun. Stewart in the sidecar to his left, and apparently Greenbrier West
I would think.
didn't like what they saw there. And they take their final timeout with 1:31 to go, and we'll take timeout 2, brought to you by Cottrell's Car Care, detailing tires, alignment, and load.
Gobble up great savings. And look for David Gray, maybe on a kind of a screen there, one of those trips to the left.
All right, here's the snap from the shotgun. They go to the end zone, and he overthrows Colby Brode. It was
Larry Spitzer running the wheel route down the side.
Cavaliers will be able to run out the final 1:27, up 14-0. And here comes Cox. And he's stacked up pretty much right at the line of scrimmage by the right side of the St. Mary's defense. Bernie Northrup is in there. Tyler Davis was there. And so was Robbie Brinegar. We're at 50 seconds right now. 6 seconds on the play clock. Boat right under center. The eye behind him. He'll hand it off to Cox. Wants to go up right tackle. And Bill's holding on for dear life. Just a gain of 1. And the half will be over. And they're in that tight bunch formation. And Boatwright will take it, take the knee back at the 13, and that will do it here in the first half. Eric Little is heading over to the far sideline to see if he can't get a word with Cavalier head coach Lewis McClung. St. Mary's deferred their choice to the second half, so they'll get the ball. Coach Mote's right. I mean, they score here, they're right back in it.
Well,
the way their
absolutely.
defense is playing.
You're 11-0, and you're quite capable of coming back from 2 touchdowns down, and eliminate 2 big plays in the first half. We got a scoreless game here. The defense has caused a turnover and done a nice job, and but this is also a very good Greenbrier West defense. So we talked about their offense so much, but their defense is pretty impressive too.
St. Mary's will go from left to right here in the third quarter. The second half is brought to you by State Farm agent Chris Metz of St. Mary's. Get to a better state with State Farm agent Chris Metz. 14-0 in Vienna.
Boatwright drove the bus part of the way up.
I'm sure he did. And he hits that one off the side of his foot. O'Brien comes up to the 20-yard line to receive it, and they'll try a little reverse. And the ball is on the ground, and O'Brien covers it up back at the 20-yard line.
Whoa.
Lucky to fall on that.
Not the field position you wanted.
Looks like it's about the 20.
It's like we got a new quarterback in there, Dave. But,
Yeah, Evan Eiler is under center now. He's got a wishbone set behind him. And Cole Jones is the center. They'll give it to Spitzer, and he'll get out to the 25-yard line before he's brought down there by Logan Brown, among others. We've called Brown's name quite a bit today. The chains now, 2nd down and 5. As I mentioned, Evan Eiler under center. He'll pitch it to Gray, going around left end, and boy, he's stacked up right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that pursuit from the inside looked like you had a nice seam over there, and get to the football.
Jordan Robinson, a 6', 238-pound defensive tackle. 3rd down and 5 for St. Mary's from their own 25, down 14-0. Eiler, 3-step drop, throws it in the flat to a Gray, catches it at the 25, and he's bumped out of bounds a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll mark it at the 28.
Well, that was Boatwright coming up from his safety position to make that play.
4th down and 1. Power I behind Eiler. And here comes Gray, and he burrows forward across the 30 to the 32-yard line. So St. Mary's converts the fourth down in their own territory.
I'll tell you what, you set up correctly, a huge gamble on Mary's.
Splitting wide to the left is Brode. In the slot is Pratt. I formation behind Evan Eiler. Rolling out, and he'll dump one in the flat to Spitzer. He's to the 35, and he's upended at the 41-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 9.
And again, nice pass from Eiler to the fullback in the flat.
Run from their own 41. 9:55 to go here in the third. 14-0 Greenbrier West. And here comes Pratt to the 45, to the 50, to the 40, and he runs to the tackle at the 30, brought down from behind by Corey Cox at the 23-yard line.
A bit of a spark that Coach Moak went.
In 10, St. Mary's from the Cavalier 23-yard line. Power I behind Evan Eiler. And here comes Gray going outside, and he's cut down by Boatwright at the 22-yard line.
Dave, that's about the fourth defensive play of the game he's made, where he's come up from that secondary position and made an open field tackle.
Ball spotted at the Cavalier 22. Second down and 9. 3 minutes into the third quarter, St. Mary's down by 14. And they'll pitch it to Pratt. He wants to go around left end, and he's brought down pretty much at the line of scrimmage. He was wrapped up originally by Marquise Frazier. First time we've called his name tonight.
6-man front up here.
Third down and 8 from the Cavalier 22. 8:22 left here in the third. Eiler wanted to pass, and he was wrapped up back at the 27-yard line. Coming in was Logan Brown.
Pressure from the...
Obviously is going to go for it down 14. 7:45 to go here in the third. Trips to the left. Eiler in the shotgun. And the ball is snapped over his head. Eiler forced all the way back to his own 47-yard line. And Greenbrier West will take over on downs.
Wow.
Yeah, Cole Jones is at center. So they start at the St. Mary's 48-yard line, and here is Cox going off the right tackle to the 45. Gain of a couple, maybe 3.
A great field position for Greenbrier West. I'm sure they want to put the old dagger in.
Second down. Here's Boatwright picking his way. Gets to the 45 and is taken down at the 43-yard line. David Gray, one of the defenders there. And Robbie Vinegar was there as well, but not before Boatwright picked up 4 down to the St. Mary's 41-yard line. Moving clock, 6:35 left in the third, 14-0 Greenbrier West. High snap, but Boatwright brings it down, and now he is brought down by Dylan Wolf back at the 49-yard line.
High snap that time, and almost went over his head. It didn't take too long, high snap to go over his head.
Yeah, only 5-4. Back to punt. Fetty and Furr back at their 15. It's a wobbly spiral. And looked like Fetty called for the fair catch, and yeah, now they're going to throw the flag. Returned it out to the 31-yard line, but he waved his arm like he wanted a fair catch and then ran with it.
You're exactly right. That'll set him back, negating a nice return. But
yeah, it was a return of 16 yards. So now St. Mary's is going to have to go the long field. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Eric Little, for a quick sideline report brought to you by your local neighborhood Palmar stores. They hate to waste a good punt return like that, Eric.
Yeah, but you're right. Fetty did the same thing with his arm, and I was wondering where the flag was, and of course it came. Now, during that whole defensive series for St. Mary's, Cole Jones and Evan Eiler were terribly promising. There is a bit of a cross wind blowing as well. Maybe not enough to affect the football, but we'll see if that has any impact on play calling.
All right, the penalty moved the ball back to the 7-yard line.
Well, still struggling to get that push up front, Dave. I guess this six-man front of Davis back out to tackle. He was the center the first half. And
Cole Jones is at center right now. Second down and 10 for St. Mary's from their own 7. He bobbles the snap. It goes into the end zone. Ball is loose. It goes squirting around. It's recovered. Is it? It's a safety. So, 2 points for Greenbrier West. The ball, and Greenbrier West increases their lead to 16-0 with 5:10 left here in the third quarter. Back at their own 35. Ford gets the go-ahead. And he'll kick it to the near side where it's taken by Grimmett at the 37-yard line. Grimmett takes it to the far side of the field. And he'll carry a tackle across the 45 out to the 48-yard line. Chad Hofstadter had him. Grimmett finished him off. So there's that funky power eye set behind Boatwright. And we'll hand it off to a new running back. That's Jordan Tincher. He's brought down at the line of scrimmage. Corey Stewart and Jared Bills on the stop. No carry for Tincher.
Kate, say it.
Second down and 11.
I'm sure Greenbrier West has not had trouble like this on offense this year.
Here comes the option, and he'll pitch it late out to Cox. And Cox takes the pitch to midfield. Well, that was a dangerous pitch that time by Malik Boatwright.
Absolutely, and a flag on the play as well. Looked like something against St. Mary's here.
Yeah, it's down at the pretty much right where Cox was tackled. Let's see what they...
Face mask.
It's a personal foul?
Yep.
They're saying unsportsmanlike conduct, so it only moves the ball down to the Blue Devil 35, first down and 10. Boatwright will hand it off to his fullback McClung, and he'll drive forward down to about the 31-yard line for a gain of 4.
That's the big fullback.
6'1", 220. Second down and 6 from the St. Mary's 31, 3:43 and counting here in the third, 16-0 Greenbrier West. And we're going to have a timeout call, I believe, by Greenbrier West. It is. So we'll take timeout 3:36 left in the third, 16-0 Cavaliers. Timeout brought to you by Cottrell's Car Care, detailing tires, alignment, and lube.
McDonald's $10 off an EA video game, which would make a really nice gift to me. Oh, and I just beat you for the 20th time in a row. Ugh. Yeah, that's something you already knew. Oh, and the McRib is back at McDonald's.
Stop by McDonald's today for a tangy, saucy McRib sandwich. Add an icy cold Dr. Pepper and world-famous fries to make it an extra value meal. At participating McDonald's, offer ends December 1. See dpgamer.com for terms and conditions.
Okay, we are back following the Greenbrier West timeout, and handoff goes to McClung off left tackle, and he's down inside the 25-yard line. Should be good enough for a first down, and the referee says St. Mary's. It's a 1st and 10 for Greenbrier West at the St. Mary's 25, up 16-0. And here comes Boatwright straight up the middle. He'll get down to about the 23-yard line. Bill's one of the defenders there. And Corey Stewart, the last one up off the ground. They're going to mark it at the 22. That's going to be 2 wide receivers to each side. McClung, the fullback, behind Malik Boatwright. And they'll give the dive to McClung. He'll barrel forward across the 20 to about the 18, maybe the 17-yard line.
Ball came loose again, but again they're saying it was on the ground, so...
Let's speak to St. Mary's, congratulating the Blue Devils and wishing them the best of luck throughout the playoffs. It's 3rd down and 3. Boatwright taking all the time in the world. And here's McClung. Carries tacklers across the 15. Ball is loose now. And St. Mary's says they have it at the 10-yard line. Let's just wait and see, and it is St. Mary's ball. Coming up with it is Robbie Vinegar.
Guys, Bernie Northrop had this strip. St. Mary's
down 16-0 with 2 minutes exactly left here in the third quarter. Eiler still Stout back in at quarterback, and he is dragged down at the 2-yard line, maybe even the 1. And Stout slow getting up.
The bootleg when you don't pull a guard, and basically the way they crash down from that defensive end position.
Second down and 18. Eiler in at quarterback. He'll hand off to Pratt, and boy, he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Jordan Robinson among many on the stop. Pratt got nothing.
Clock dead to have the trainers come out to attend to Stout, so they forced him off the field.
Okay.
Because Stout did not talk to anybody from the medical staff on the sideline.
All right, Stout into the end zone to throw. Throws off balance, and should be a flag, and there is a flag. He was trying to get Hofstetter at the 15-yard line, and he was tackled before the ball was even 5 yards away from him. And Eric, you were right down there. You probably had a good look at that.
Yeah, it almost looked like their legs got caught up more than anything, but maybe a little bit of a shove as well on the back.
Down 16-0. They'll line up in the power I behind Stout. And they look like they gave it to, I want to say Pratt.
I believe that was Spitzer on the carry. Actually, it's 4th and short. Mr. Gray again on that dive off the right side.
Wishbone behind Stout, and they'll give it to the fullback, Corey Stewart, and he's across the 20. Actually, that was Spitzer at the fullback, so he got a couple of yards, and St. Mary's, with their second 4th down conversion in their own territory, can get a snap off before the quarter ends. Broad splitting way out to the left. Pratt in the slot left. I formation behind Stout, who's back to throw, and wanted a slant to a Broad at the 32-yard line. Just let him too much.
They had him open. Nice pattern by Colby.
With 5:10 left here in the third. Second down and 10. They'll split Pratt out to the left, Broad to the right. I formation behind Stout, and he's forced to throw. He has to get rid of it and throws it to nobody in particular over along the sidelines.
Intentional grounding going to be here, Dave.
Well, yeah, there was no St. Mary's receiver over there. Stout was running for his life. But
he threw the ball downfield, so we'll see.
He threw the ball. Well, there is the flag at the 2-yard line.
If anything, his best argument to have this flag picked up is the fact that it looked like it slipped out of his hand. So it looked like maybe the ball did some funky things when Stout tried to throw it. If there's an argument he has, that's it.
End of the third quarter. With your, well, now what are they gonna do? Third down, a country mile for St. Mary's. They have to get out to the 31, and they're back at their 2. Pratt goes in motion back into the end zone is Stout, and he's going to get sacked again. He throws it to his offensive lineman in the end zone, Schultz. That's going to be another safety.
Intentional grounding again there because he threw it to a lineman, and that's going to be 2 more points for Greenbrier West.
He threw it to Noah Schultz, which is a penalty in itself. Stout was being wrapped up as he threw it, so Bill's point that it was intentional grounding. It could be that. It could be any number of things, but whatever it is, it's going to be points for Greenbrier West. We'll just have to figure out how many.
Well, the call is illegal touching, so I think that helps,
in
terms of an automatic safety. Greenbrier West players keep saying safety now.
Well, that takes away the safety if it's not intentional grounding in the end zone, but it's kind of academic right here.
Yeah, but an offensive penalty in the end zone would result in a safety.
I thought I was just holding an intentional rounding.
You may be right.
But Greenbrier West players are coming off the field as though it is points.
And we still, all right, there's illegal touching, and it is a safety. So 2 more points for Greenbrier West at the end of the third quarter. After 3, it's Greenbrier West 18, St. Mary's nothing. A 30-second break, and then a scoreboard update brought to you by the Ingram Funeral Home.
Large mark-off as well.
So Ford tees it up at his 15. The trio of Boatwright, Cox, and Grimmett standing at their own 40-yard line. And they kick it to Boatwright. Actually, he'll pick it up at the 40-yard line, surveys the situation, runs through a block or a tackle by Fetty. We do have a penalty flag at the St. Mary's 38-yard line.
And that's usually a block in the back on the return team.
Took it to the St. Mary's 48-yard line. Bills on the stop, but it is a penalty on Greenbrier West. Boatwright, the lineup under center. He has 2 wide receivers to each side. McClung, the fullback, just 3 yards behind him. And McClung plows ahead across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Northrop on the stop for St. Mary's.
Red net fullback. I'm surprised Boatwright has kept more off of that, but
2nd and 7 from the 45. Here's Boatwright going around right end, and Northrop wrapped him up.
well, thankfully he ran that into the short side of the field, although there was good defense over there. And they've have been set up by really the ineptness of the offense today. All 18 of them.
Yeah, loss of 1 on the carry. 3rd down and a long 7. And here's McClung. Boy, he's hit hard at the 47-yard line.
David Gray come up and put the hammer after Jason Allen and Jared Bills in there as well.
Yeah, and Gress the gain of 2 for McClung. Boatwright back to kick it away. It's a line drive kick. They let it bounce at the 20-yard line. Fetty picks it up at the 10. Has to avoid a tackler at the 8, and then is brought down at the 12. Nothing.
Now again.
Shotgun. Stout. Hit as he throws, and the pass is almost intercepted at the 30-yard line by Mike Goddard.
Well, he had Garrett Fuller open over the middle, a little underneath route there.
So Eiler lining up in the shotgun once again. 2 wide receivers to each side. Stewart in his hip pocket to the left. Eiler throws a little wounded duck out of the 25, and that one almost picked off by Jordan Tincher.
Well, it's opened hunting season on the quarterback right now. I mean,
the 25. 3rd down and 10 for St. Mary's from their own 11, down 18-0. And there's a high snap. Eiler forced it back into the end zone, and he overthrows Broad at the 8-yard line.
Well, that didn't look like a particularly high snap, that.
Boatwright back at the St. Mary's 38-yard line. Stout gets a good snap, end-over-end kick. Boatwright fumbles it at the 40-yard line, and he was plowed right there, and then there's a late flag.
That's not right.
Braden Barnhart was going for the loose ball, and he's probably going to get flagged for a late hit. Boatwright ran up to catch the punt at the 40-yard line. He fumbled it away, and it looked like the ball was still loose when Barnhart came in. And there's the personal foul call on St. Mary's.
I know about that one, Dave. That ball's loose on the ground, and he comes diving in there.
So the 15 yards will move it to...
And chance to salt this one away with 9:42 on the clock.
Absolutely. We only have to go 25 yards, a short field. But right, we line up under center. And he'll ride it, and he'll take it around left end. Taken down from behind by Bernie Northrup. Back at the 28-yard line. Ball came loose.
Well, the officials already had one good block today that set up a touchdown.
That's right, yeah.
On the interception, and that got ran over again there. So
I asked that referee about that coming out of the locker room. That in 3-4 years, he said.
Loss of 3, second down and 13, and they'll hand it out to Tincher again, and he's piled up by the entire St. Mary's defensive line. Noah Schultz on the initial hit.
Now that defense just continued to dig right in, and
there's going to be a loss of 1. One on offense, 1 on defense, and 2 safeties in the third quarter. Third down and 14. Boatwright rolling, wants to throw, and Robbie Vinegar had him, but the pass is caught at the 27-yard line. Making the catch was Dustin Yoakum. I don't know how he got that ball off. Robbie Vinegar was spinning him down.
You're right. That was an amazing, will be a dry game here.
Well, apparently they're going to say they got the timeout called just as the play clock hit zeros. So we'll take timeout 2. Timeout brought to you by Cottrell's Car Care, detailing tires, alignment, and lube.
Great deals, all on a fresh lineup of efficient cars, trucks, and SUVs. Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Hurry to the Ford Black Friday sales event now through December 2nd at Wable Ford in Sistersville, or visit them online anytime at wableford.com.
All right, we are back. Greenbrier West going for it on 4th down and 13.
Caught that pass, and the other kid that went up for it was from Greenbrier West.
First and goal. Here's Boatwright. Flag thrown. Boatwright takes it down to the 2-yard line, but the umpire threw that flag, so it's going to be a hold. It's going to be a chop block. That's the call.
It's signaled offside, but the umpire doesn't make that call.
From the 19. Goddard split out to the left, and Jeremy Pratt, threatening the blitz, crosses the line of scrimmage. And Greenbrier West will get 5 of those yards back.
And 5 penalties on St. Mary's this half, and 3 for Greenbrier West. So hasn't been on offense. It led to the bad punt. Short field to set up the other touchdown. So
second and goal. Whoa, the banner just blew in front of us. On the carry was Grimmett, and here he's down, takes it down to the 11-yard line for a threat. Yeah.
Now the I formation.
Yeah, they're in the I. And back to throw, a slant through the hands. Through the hands of Goddard.
And that are offside, Dave. Nope.
Illegal procedure. Down in goal from the St. Mary's 17 with 5:45 and counting. Up 18-0. McClung will hand it off. Actually, he'll take the hand off, and he's wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage by Corey Stewart.
Good defensive play by
placing Logan Butler.
You can see yours.
Third and goal from the 18. Boatwright, and he is wrapped up by Northup back at the 20-yard line, and then gets a lot of help finishing him off. Loss of 2 back to the 20-yard line. And we're going to have clock stopped. 4:53 to go, and St. Mary's will take timeout. Down 18-0 with 4:53 left in the ballgame. Timeout brought to you by Cottrell's Car Care, detailing tires, alignment, and load.
Here, side-by-side at All Seasons Power Sports with locations on Route 2 in New Martinsville and now at 348 Elizabeth Pike in Mineral Wells. Can-Am, the ride says it all.
All right, 4th and goal, and Greenbrier West going for it, and Boatwright takes it down to the 17-yard line, and that's where he is spun down. And
Jared Bill's a nice
ball game. Michael Stout back in at quarterback. He's in the shotgun, takes a high snap down, and throws a slant pass that's intercepted at the 26-yard line. On the pick was Dustin Yoakum. First and 10 from the St. Mary's 26. Running a power eye and motion along the offensive line.
Well, St. Mary's has been sending some people all day, and but the linemen see that, and you get the movement on the offense.
So the penalty moves the ball back to the St. Mary's 31. First down, and really
There's not much consistency at all, and but their defense has really stepped up big.
First down and 15 from the St. Mary's 31. St. Mary's threatening the blitz. They'll pitch it to Tincher. He'll go around left end. Hit at the 32-yard line by Jeremy Pratt.
Yeah, good, tough, hard-nosed, physical tackle from an outside linebacker position, and
loss of 2, 2nd and 17, and here's McClung to the 30-yard line, and still can't bring him down. Now a little bit of pushing and shoving after the play. And now here comes a couple of fresh faces. They're all North Schultz back into the ball. Clock moving at 3:35 to go in the ball game. Greenbrier West up 18-0. And Boatwright puts the ball on the ground, hit at the 32, but he falls on top of it.
Well, Dave, again, he was going to pitch that thing again, and very fortunately, he carried us with the football as well, and I'm sure his coaches tell him that.
Well, they're going to go for it, and why not? 4th down and 17 from the St. Mary's 33, up 18-0. And we're going to give it to the tailback Cox. Steps through a tackle at the 30 and then is run out of bounds at the St. Mary's 28-yard line. So once again, the St. Mary's defense forces Greenbrier West to turn it over on downs with 2:40 left in the ball game. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Eric Little.
It's undefeated, but they certainly haven't been shut out. So a really impressive effort from Greenbrier West, who probably doesn't know it yet, but they will host next week Magnolia, a 37-7 winner over Moorfield.
How about that? Here's Evan Eiler, and his pass to Pratt at the 44-yard line off of his hands, incomplete.
Pretty good job up front.
2nd down and 10 for St. Mary's from their own 28, down 18-0. Eiler throws. His pass is caught by Gray at the 30, and he's bounced out of bounds at the 35 by our most likely, most valuable player for today's game, Malik Boatwright. Both Stout and Eiler are juniors. Gain of 6, 3rd down and 4. Eiler in the gun, looking to his right. He's wrapped up and sacked back at the 27-yard line, a loss of 8.
One thing for sure, if you don't throw it quickly against this 6-man front at Greenbrier West.
The Magnolia Blue Eagles, a big win on the road at Moorfield this afternoon. Stout hits a knuckler that Boatwright will just let bounce at the 44 or roll dead at the Cavalier 34, where it is down there by Brett Fetty.
Greenbrier West, pass.
The best pass defense is a great pass rush. So Greenbrier West looking to run out the final minute 40. Boatwright will just take it back to his 30-yard line, and then he's swarmed under by an avalanche of purple jerseys.
You'd almost be better off.
Back to the 31-yard line. Boatwright will line up under center. He's got the power line. And they're going to hand it off to the tailbacks. Cox, he's to the 2nd level, and he is met at the 36-yard line. But Cox spins away from that, and they'll mark him at the 30.
Really had some struggles on the offensive side of the ball today. And
so Burt Wright will just take a knee, and Jared Bills jumps offside with 9 seconds left.
Formation anyway. They're not allowed to come across like that.
So it's going to be an offside penalty. The clock has been put in motion, and that will do it. Final score, Greenbrier West defeats St. Mary's 18-0. Teams meeting at midfield. Can't get Coach Lewis McClung for a few final comments. Coach McClung and Jody Moat exchanging pleasantries. So as soon as Coach McClung is through, we'll see if Eric can't get him.
Well, very impressive performance by Greenbrier West today, Dave.
Indeed. Okay, Eric has Coach McClung, so we'll throw it down to him.
Coach, you defeated not only an undefeated team previously, but a team that, you not only defeated a previously undefeated team, you shut them out. Really an all-around impressive effort from your players today.
Well, we've played pretty good defense ourselves all year. We've been pretty strong defensively. I have to give St. Mary's credit. We had a hard time mustering a whole lot of offense ourselves. I think our defense scored 9 of those 18 points. So we had a hard time moving the ball as well. So, Coach Moat and his staff had to do a great job, and they had a very good football team.
The Blue Devils were off balance on offense all game long. What was your game plan to combat St. Mary's?
Well, we just had to match their physicality because they're a very physical football team, and we talked all week about trying to match their physical play.
Not sure if you're aware of this, but the postseason is coming back to Charmco next week. Magnolia is a 37-7 winner over the Moorfield Yellow Jackets. Excited to bring football back to Greenbrier County?
Absolutely. Anytime you can be playing football this time of year, it's a great thing, and we're excited. We are excited.
Well, good luck next week, and congratulations on the win today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Guys, let's go back upstairs.
All right, good work, Eric. Eric's Reports brought to you all season long by your local neighborhood Palmar stores. 18-0, Greenbrier West shuts out St. Mary's. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back with the post-game show. That brought to you by Willow Island Federal Credit Union, Route 2 South, and in downtown St. Mary's. You're listening to Friday Night Football on Night Rock 93R and nightrock93r.com.